Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this Tuesday, June 8th, for Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, 2 wildfires fueled by dry weather were spreading down near the communities of Globe, Miami, and Superior yesterday, forcing more evacuations. Hundreds of firefighters were battling the blazes, and while thousands of structures are threatened, none so far have been damaged, and no deaths or injuries have been reported, according to the state's Interagency Wildfire Prevention website. Now, what's being called the Telegraph Fire has now expanded to more than 96 square miles and is still at 0% containment. A forecast of low humidity and high winds that will be with us throughout the week will likely facilitate more spread, according to officials. The Gila County Sheriff's Office has issued an immediate evacuation order for parts of Miami. The order specifically applies to those who reside west of the town limits, south of U.S. Highway 60, from Dairy Canyon to Mackey Camp. Now, 2 schools in the area are open now as shelters. Evacuations were ordered Sunday for the Top of the World area and northeast of Superior, roughly 60 miles east of Phoenix. The Pinal County Sheriff's Office also evacuated the Oak Flat campgrounds as well. The human-caused blaze has also forced closures of stretches of State Route 177, State Route 77, US 70, and US 60. More than 200 firefighters have been battling the fire since it broke out on Friday. It has so far burned mostly shrub and grass, but continues to threaten as many as 150 residents. Tonto National Forest spokesman John Skaggs said Sunday the largest type of federal incident management team has assumed control of the operation. Rick Miller, operations section chief for the Type 1 incident management team that has taken over the response effort on the Telegraph Fire, said yesterday was a pretty active day on the fire lines.
I'm going to give you a pretty quick update on what happened out there today on the fire. First off, there was a lot of growth on the fire, mainly over here on the eastern end, the southeast side of the fire, and over here on the very northwest side of the fire. Majority of the smoke were coming out of those 2 places. I'm going to start down here along the highway south of Superior. There was this Teapot Mountain area. The fire was backing off. We did have crews in there, and they were keeping up with the fires that backed down, and they were burning out around some structures in there. They were successful. Things were looking really good. Coming to the west from there, there was very little smoke and very little growth until you get over here to the north side at the Picket Post Mountain. This morning there was a lot of activity as the fire burned up onto Picket Post Mountain. The crews got in there, started working it. It was an all-day process. Catching that fire, they kept it out of the Arboretum and they kept it from moving towards Superior. Took a lot of effort, but there was a lot of great work going on out there. At the end of the shift, that looks really good. Now coming east along the 60 corridor, everything up into about where the bridge crosses Pinto Creek, all of that looked good. There was no issues around Point of Pines, or Top of the World. I'm getting fires mixed up, sorry. Top of the World. Until we got to the bridge on 60 where it crossed Pinto Creek, we did have some slop overs to the north side of the 60. Crews went after that pretty strong. By the end of the night, we're probably looking at 50 to 75 acres, and that was looking pretty good. Kept it from moving into the Pinto mine so far. Now coming the rest of the way along the 60, fire's looking good. It was backing down to the road in places. We were holding that. That looked really good. Now the biggest work that we got done today that is going to bear fruit in the future for us is we did get some line construction put in out here around the east end of the fire, tying it in to the Pinal fire from 2017. And we got a lot of prep left, but we're feeling pretty good that we can probably burn that and hold it.
Meanwhile, air tankers and helicopters were assisting more than 500 firefighters working the Mezcal fire about 12 miles southeast of Globe. It has grown to more than 83 square miles, mostly burning through desert brush, oak, and grass, and was only 8% contained as of late yesterday. Some neighborhoods in Globe and the community of Coyote Flats had been evacuated. The cause of the Mezcal fire, which started back on May 31st, is still under investigation. Well, taking a look at other news from around the Tonto National Forest, you can get out and celebrate National Get Outdoors Day in Tonto National Forest at the Salt River Tubing's Salt River Pirates event from 9 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. this coming Saturday, June 12th. Free pirate bandanas will be given to everyone while supplies last, and Salt River Tubing will be awarding free tubing passes for the best pirate tuber costume, according to their news release. The 14th annual Salt River Pirates Experience is a fan favorite, and the cost of the tube rental is $19 plus tax per person or tube, and that also includes your inner tube rental, the shuttle bus service, and free parking at Salt River Tubing. Now, extra splash and sizzle includes pirate coin grabs, water cannon battles, and free giveaways. Salt River Tubing is in Northeast Mesa, about 7 minutes from the Loop 202. It's on North Power Road, also in that area known as the Bush Highway, here on the Tonto National Forest. Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, dry conditions, breezy southwest winds, and low relative humidity will create elevated fire weather concerns for much of this week, and then it's expected to get worse. A complete report on your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News.
Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Bobby Davis with the Payson Golf Club. We're working to improve our business in the community of Payson, Arizona. We work with Tolucas and Brandt each week. They help us to move our business along with our accounting and paperwork. Thank you.
Well, taking a look now at your Rim Country 7-day weather forecast, forecast thinking remains on track with few changes needed, actually. Elevated fire weather concerns will be the main story through much of this week as breezy southwest winds, they'll be combining with single-digit relative humidity values each afternoon. Now, strong high pressure is expected to build into the area over the weekend and persist early next week, and that's going to lead to some even hotter temperatures and heat impacts. Well, for much of the week, northern Arizona will be sandwiched between a long wave trough and a ridge of high pressure off to our east. Now, what that means is this will result in a southwesterly flow aloft and widespread breezy conditions each afternoon, something we really don't need with these fires. Lofted smoke and haze is likely to continue across Navajo and Apache counties due to the Telegraph and Mezcal fires down by Globe and the smoke heading up towards the White Mountains. A couple of shortwave troughs will push through the region. One is occurring this morning, with the second set for late Wednesday into Thursday. Now, the timing of the first shortwave today is really not ideal for significantly enhancing any chances of winds, but indications are suggesting that the Thursday shortwave trough could be more favorable, resulting in slightly stronger wind speeds. Now, this may lead to localized areas of critical fire weather conditions. We'll continue to keep a close eye on this time period, and we'll be able to let you know if they determine that the red flag products will need to be issued.
Regardless, weather conditions for the entire work week will make for dangerous fire weather situation, so please be fire smart and follow all local fire restrictions. Now, forecast ensemble guidance continues to point towards strong high pressure building over north central Mexico and into the southwest over the weekend, extending into early next week. Cluster analysis leads to high confidence in this scenario, with a large majority of ensemble members in agreement on a period of well above normal temperatures. Right now, it looks like the hottest days are going to be early next week, when we could get close to a few daily high temperature records. Now, in general, highs are going to be in the upper 80s to low 90s up on top of the rim, and triple digits across a lot of the lower elevations. So if you have outdoor plans for this coming weekend or the first part of next week with those extra warm temperatures, you need to expect heat impacts on whatever it is you're doing. Well, meanwhile, highs and lows around rim country today, well, they should be looking something like this. Here in Payson today, under some beautiful sunny skies with some breezy conditions, we should see a high today right around 84 degrees, with our low tonight dropping about 30 degrees, dipping down to near 54. Up on top of the rim at Clintswell, well, they'll enjoy a beautiful high today, just topping out around 74 degrees, with their low tonight pretty cool, down around 43. And dropping down into the deserts of Tonto Basin, well, they're forecast to hit 95 for a high today and 67 for a low down there tonight. And all the way down in Phoenix at Sky Harbor International Airport, it'll be another toasty one. They're going to stick in the triple digits. Their high forecast today of 100 degrees, and their low tonight, well, they'll only be dropping down to a forecast low of around 75 degrees. So not a lot of cooling off tonight. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great Tuesday.